Hello YouTube, this is You Could Do It Dave. So this little Hotties boot dryer was found in a box of discount stuff. I bought a big box for $50 and this was one of the items. Now for some reason it does come on, but there's no heat. Okay, so today's project is to get this thing to warm up. Okay, so let's begin. So the first thing we need to do is make sure it's unplugged. Okay. Then what we can do is we can push in these little tabs here and lift up. Try not to break it. Okay. So there is the heating unit. Okay, so now let's open it up and we'll go from there. Okay, so there's, make sure you don't lose the screws. There is the inside of a little Hotties boot warmer. Got some hair in there. Okay, so now since the heating elements are not coming on, what we can do is we can check for current. Safety message for today is if you are going to plug something in when it's open like this, be very careful, be very cautious what you touch. It can kill you. Okay, that's your safety message for the day. Do this at your own risk. Okay. What you do is you get your multimeter and put it on AC volts. Okay, so the heater switches on. It's running, but there's no heat. So what you can do, be very careful, is you have your white is your common and your black is your hot. Okay, so it's showing 122 volts, so the power is getting to that. Then it goes across there, 122 volts, hops over to here with this jumper. $122 volts. Now this here is a bimetallic strip, and we have nothing. We got nothing there. So I'm guessing it's the bimetallic strip. Now, if you've never heard of a bimetallic strip, what that is it's a strip of metal with two different metals fastened together. Okay, so what happens is, this is kind of a clever use for it. It's a built-in thermostat. So what happens is one piece of metal expands faster when it's heated than the other. Okay, so the one that doesn't expand makes it bend, and then as it cools off, it bends back. So the bimetallic strip, you put a little contact in there, and as it bends, it turns it on and off. So what we can do is we can take a small piece of sandpaper and we can clean that bimetallic strip off. Now, again, make sure it's unplugged before you do anything. So now, to give you an idea here, the contacts are right down in there, and that's the thing there that makes two little contacts in there that go beep, 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 beep. So what you can do is you can get some really fine sandpaper. You slide it in there. And you just give it a little wiggle back and forth. And all that does is cleans off that contact. Okay, so now what we can do, make sure it's all back together. Plug it in, power meter, turn it on. Now, common is down there. Make sure we have power. Yeah, 120 volts. Now, this bimetallic strip, 120 volts. 120 there, 120, and yep, it is getting hot. So that fixed that. So just that little contact was what was messing that up. Well, that's nice and warm. So now all we have to do is pull the plug. Always unplug it if you don't need it plugged in. That way you don't accidentally zap yourself, okay? So now we can put it back together. Okay. And we can put the screws back in. And there you go. So now we can plug it in. Turn it on. And yeah, that is nice and warm now. So we bring back the base. There's just two little tabs here. You just slide it onto the tabs. Make sure the tabs are fully engaged. And then you have your uprights. They go on top. But you turn it on. And it's nice and warm. That is nice and warm. That would dry the boots really nicely. Okay, so that was kind of a fun little fix. This is You Can Do It, Dave, and we will see you next time. Cool.